I found myself in a corridor lined with an infinite amount of windows. It stretched on forever, each window showing a distorted version of the places I had been. The hotel room where I'd sat alone for hours watching TV, the train carriage where I'd traveled to this God-forsaken place, the airport where I'd boarded the plane, the mine where I'd witnessed unspeakable horrors, the forest where I'd encountered that creature. Every window was like a funhouse mirror, twisting and warping the reality of the places I'd been, of the life I'd lived. In some of the windows there were faces, but they weren't my face. They were the faces of everyone I'd met on my journey here, the faces of strangers who had become temporary companions, the girl I'd shared a drink with at the bar, the old man I'd helped carry his luggage, the friendly couple who had shown me kindness when I'd first arrived in this city. But now their faces were twisted into grotesque masks, their eyes hollowed out, their mouths stretched into malicious grins, and every reflection moved independently, mocking my every step. The air grew colder, the silence deafening. I wanted to scream, to shatter the stillness, but no sound escaped my lips. I was trapped in a tomb of my own memories, a prison of my past. I wanted to escape, to flee from the specters that haunted me. But there was nowhere to go. The corridor seemed to go on forever, the windows stretching into infinity. I was lost in a labyrinth of my own making, and the only way out was through. I took a deep breath, trying to steady myself. I knew I couldn't stay here forever. I had to keep moving, had to keep going. So I started walking, taking small steps at first, then longer strides. I walked past the windows, past the reflections, past the ghosts of my past, and I didn't look back. I refused to look back. I wouldn't let this place, this prison of my memories, hold me any longer. I had to move forward if I ever wanted to be free. And as I walked, the corridor started to narrow, the windows getting smaller until they were just slits. And then the walls started to close in, the darkness pressing in on me until I could feel it in my bones. And then I was in the next room.